The true origins of the Spanish flu remains debated. Some theories trace it back to 1916 or 1917, where similar symptoms were observed in British and French military camps. But this outbreak was dismissed at the time as a form of bronchitis and dissipated quickly across these camps. Another theory points to northern China in November of 1917, where around 90,000 Chinese laborers from the region were transported to Canada and then to Europe to assist in war efforts. On their journey, flu-like symptoms were documented and around 3,000 became sick while crossing Canada to the Atlantic. However, the first confirmed case of Spanish flu came from the United States on March 4, 1918 at Camp Funster in Kansas, where an army cook reported flu-like symptoms, and within days the virus spread rapidly through the overcrowded training camp. Despite the outbreak, no quarantine was ever enforced, even when one was requested, and soldiers were still being sent on leave to local towns and being shipped to the East Coast for Europe, helping the virus reach the Midwest, the East Coast, and New York by the end of March. By late 1918, American troops carried the virus to the Western Front. From there, it spread across Europe and into Asia Minor via British troops, and into Russia through returning POWs, and China had begun to report cases by mid-June. On the battlefield, the influenza weakened soldiers, including many German troops, during their 1918 spring offensive. Estimates suggest that up to 1 million German soldiers experienced flu-like symptoms. French and British forces saw similar affections. The first wave of the Spanish flu was mild, and mortality rates were relatively low and equal to what they were in the past years. And by the end of the summer, the first wave of the virus seemed to fade away.